Licensed by Nintendo.
That's what it says.
Ooh, oh, Chunsoft. Hey, pre-spiked Chunsoft. Moby video codec. Yay! Oh.
Why do I feel?
Why do I know?
I was close.
Ooh.
Why
do I know? Why do I know? Okay.
Damn it.
These things.
Ooh.
Whoa. Where am I?
What
Did it say,
happened?
What the hell happened?
I think it was what the hell happened.
You have been chosen.
Ice 9.
Oh, that's a classic.
Oh yeah, that's like a real, like not a real thing.
It's
That's
a book, yeah.
Yeah, that's a. Was that Arthur C. Clarke?
Don't
did Ice
think
9?
so. I thought that was Oh God, my brain is blanking on
The
the
Nonary Game. I am Zero.
Kurt Vonnegut?
Might have been Vonnegut.
I'm
I think you might be
positive.
right.
Let me
That
check.
sounds right.
Yeah, Kurt Vonnegut.
That sounds closer to like a Fahrenheit style premise than. Oh no, it's ire again. 9 hours. That's the time you'll be given to make your escape.
Ice
Take a
9
door
is all
with a
about a
9.
variant of ice that instead of floating sinks, and then the entire world slowly starts freezing because if you have ice that sinks, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's really, really bad.
And that's like the whole premise of Ice 9. I don't think I've ever actually read it though.
But yeah, welcome to the D-Pad. I'm Rick.
I'm Sra.
And I'm Peter.
This is 999, 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors.
Interesting.
And I
I'm so
couldn't
intrigued.
I could not think of a better game to play as our 999th game on the channel.
Because you're broken this way, I know.
It's so funny.
Well, it's
like,
because how numbers work.
I've been planning this one as our 999th for like a good honestly most of the year.
This is my point.
And about a week ago, somebody very randomly during a stream was like, we were talking about like Danganronpa and Danganronpa-like games. And they were like, oh, have you considered playing 999? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't know, maybe. I don't know.
I still haven't gotten you to play Danganronpa.
I know, I want to. This conversation started because I was like, maybe when I'm done with my current streaming I was gonna say requirements. That's not really commitments. Maybe I'll play 999, or maybe I'll play Danganronpa. This game is fiction, except for the Titanic. That one was real.
All names, characters, and incidents portrayed in this production are fictitious. So it's the fake Titanic that fake
Yeah,
sinks.
it's a different. It's the big. It's the RMS big.
RMS
They can't call the Titanic because then that's a thing that's
RMS
not fictitious.
very large.
Yeah, the RMS McLarge huge.
McBoaty McLarge.
Ooh, hello. Yeah, Boaty McBoatface. Yeah, the RMS Boaty McBoatface. Tragically sank, killing everybody aboard.
9, 8, 7,
Is the bomb
6,
gonna go off?
5, 4,
3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Whoa, that is different. That's fictitious.
Yeah, see, it's not an iceberg, and it's not the Titanic.
Yeah, it's just a
torpedo
nondescript
strike or something.
It's just
Or
an
an engine
nondescript
exploded.
for
Loud noise startled Junpei awake and his eyes snapped
Junpei.
open.
All right. Can I do this with the A button? I can. Adjusted the light, he realized that he didn't recognize his surroundings.
Ooh, teleported onto a sinking
Onto the
boat.
Titanic. Onto
Rough.
the
RMS
Boaty
very
McBoatface.
RMS big and large.
With a crack, Junpei's head connected with something metal.
That'd
The
be
ceiling,
Ow.
presumably.
Yeah, probably. He rolled over and threw his hand to steady himself, but he found himself groping at empty air. Don't do that. Don't do that.
At least he's groping at empty air.
That's true. This is very anime. He could have been groping anything else as his awkward meet cute? Question mark? His balance lost and his still fuzzy mind struggling to understand what was going on. Junpei tumbled down to the cold gray floor.
Ooh, don't fall out of bunk beds.
Falling
It's
out
a
of a
sad,
bunk
sad
bed.
Okay, yeah.
Ouch, goddammit!
That is the accurate response to falling out of a
That
bunk
is
bed.
honestly a wonderful first line from a character for this game. God, what the hell? Junpei glared around the room, still trying to determine where he'd woken up. Wait, is this the Titanic? I mean, the legally distinct thing that isn't the Titanic? The fall had shaken the last cobwebs of sleep from his mind and finally understood where he'd fallen from.
Up there.
The Lusitania.
It was a bed.
A 3-level bunk bed, in fact. I don't think I've ever seen a 3-level bunk bed. I know they
You don't
exist,
have
though.
much
Triple
space
bunks
on
is one of the
threes.
Yeah.
upgrades that you can get in Sid Meier's Pirates. Lets you have more crew.
It lets you pack more
Nice.
people in, but you don't have space to like sit up in the bed.
Pirates never had a big ethical code when it came to
It's
transport. Junpei had fallen, apparently, from the topmost bunk. His shoulder hurt, his knee hurt, his hip hurt, his entire body hurt.
Yeah, you can injure shit by doing it like that.
Welcome to your late 30s, Junpei.
Aw, baby.
He could feel a bump forming on his forehead where he'd slammed against the low ceiling.
And then
Not
the
a low
floor.
ceiling, it's a high bed.
Yeah. He'd wondered if that bump... It's actually a 13-foot tall room, weirdly enough. He wondered if that bump was the reason he felt his vision wavering a bit, but that seemed unlikely.
Dear.
Oh, the whole game's a dream, you guys. At first, he thought the tremor that ran through his legs was just another effect of his rude awakening, but as he looked around, he realized it was real.
There's a real tremor.
It's funny, the top screen is shaking. Like, it's very subtle. It's like 1 pixel of shake.
That's a little more vigorous.
That's more than 1 pixel. It's just intermittent.
I guess that's true. Yeah, no, that's fair. It might be more than 1 pixel. The whole room was shaking. We knew that, yeah.
Yes.
Was it an earthquake, he wondered? Look, all right.
You're on a boat, man.
I was going to say, this is pretty hard to miss as being the inside of a boat. I've got a nautical theme, pass me an Afghan. Didn't seem likely. It was, there's copyright, we're done. It was shaking far too quickly. Oh, no, it's a non-fictional song. What have I done?
You
Damn
ruined
it.
the timeline.
It was shaking far too quickly for an earthquake.
Yeah,
also, you're in a boat.
Earthquakes never go at that vibrational speed.
Yeah, I studied earthquakes. I'm a geologist, goddammit, or whatever an earthquake studier is called. I'm sure they have their own name. I don't know what it is. Then again, Junpei had no idea what it was, if not an earthquake. We're spending a lot of time on this one thought. He tried to tell himself it was important. I mean, yeah.
That it was an earthquake or not? Like, I'm not... Aren't you also wondering where the fuck you are? Like, the earthquake thing, yes, sure.
Yeah.
But also, like, what the fuck?
Right? Junpei rubbed the growing bump on his head and gingerly climbed to his feet. With his gingerly touch our toes. His balance regained, he finally took his first good look around the room.
Realized he was on a boat.
Yeah, unmistakably a boat. And muttered to himself,
I'm on a boat.
where am I?
I mean, you could maybe not know it was a boat, but like...
The only way you would not know it's a boat is if you've literally never set foot on a boat.
Alright.
Which is the time
definitely-
period of, like, Titanic and stuff, then not everybody has set foot on a boat.
That's fair. If this is the 1910s, that seems pretty likely. Though with a name like Junpei, if he's from Japan, I feel like the odds are at least a little better than average. Like
that he's gotten on a boat.
That he's been on a boat of some kind. His pain momentarily forgotten in the face of the confusion of his circumstances, Junpei looked around the room once again.
Just because they have so much water?
It's just like there's a lot of like fishing and stuff like that. And it is an island, right? Minutes passed while Junpei struggled to get his bearings.
Maybe he's only ever been in a rowboat.
Maybe. They don't have sinks on rowboats last I checked. Then as suddenly as they had begun, the tremors ceased. Didn't they start to wake you up?
Question mark on what woke him up in the first place.
That's fair. A cold silence fell over the room. That's not
tick,
silence.
Tick, 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 tick.
From somewhere far away, Junpei could hear the sound of metal squeaking.
That's, again, not silence.
It's a mouser from the middle-aged Shogun
you can just stop.
Gremlin
It's
Tortoise
okay.
franchise, which is also fictitious. Mouser just happens to be, but it's spelled differently is the important part. Anyway.
Okay.
He felt
you
his
can stop anytime.
Importantly, they're just shaped like mice. He felt his stomach tighten. There were 1,000 things. How about 999 of them? The sound could have been, but none of the things he could think of were good.
Not even one.
1,000 got 1,000 problems, but a squeak ain't one. In an attempt to distract himself, Junpei looked around the room once more. There was a stove that looked more antique than functional. That is true. That is weird. Unless we are in the past.
I was going to say, it definitely seems the vibes of in the past.
It looks a little rough, yeah. The 3-level bunk bed had mattresses that were so thin that they were little more than blankets. 5. Ooh, okay. On the other side of the room was an identical bed, and set in the wall between the beds was a slightly dirty iron door.
With a 5 on it.
Yeah, I'd be like, slightly dirty is maybe not the term I would go
Also,
for.
how are you even approaching that between the bunk beds? Like, that is wedged. And maybe part of it's just the angle, but that's like wedged in there.
A little bit of that is the angle.
Yeah.
But also, yes, tight quarters.
The first thing Junpei noticed about the door was the number roughly emblazoned across it. On the surface of the door in red paint, someone had written...
Dun dun dun.
M dash open bracket 5 close bracket M dash.
That's at least 3 M dashes.
That might be 3. It could be 3 N dashes, maybe. 3 M dashes.
5?
I don't know. Oh, I guess you can see that there's 3 letters up on the other one. So yeah, that's probably 3 M dashes. Bracket 5 bracket? What's this bracket 5 bracket mean? Suspicious and still utterly confused, Junpei approached the door slowly. Standing at last in front of the door, Junpei grabbed hold of the L-shaped handle. You don't have to. It's a handle,
The
man.
handle-shaped handle.
Yeah, that's a regular-ass handle. A push yielded no movement, and a pull, the same result.
Twist and do one of those.
Yeah, you gotta chunk, you gotta push on it, man. You gotta, twist it. A few more tries cemented the truth in Junpei's mind. It wouldn't open. It didn't matter how much he pushed and shoved, the handle wouldn't budge. Good thing we got this slot machine over here. Next to the door was an odd-looking device that reminded Junpei of a card reader.
Yeah, with the
yeah,
swipe
I guess so.
down the left.
Yeah. Don't know what the cash register shit going on the right is, though. Or the, military fuel tank-looking bit on the front.
It's that's for strength. It's a steampunk card reader. You gotta
you gotta crank
turn
it up
the crank to get the generator going.
Gotcha. You know what it does? The little XE zone reminds me of the spot that they used to use for scanning items at grocery store. That little X slot that used to get used a lot of the time back in the 90s. It didn't take a genius to figure out that the odd-looking device was keeping the door shut. That's somehow this is the part that's obvious, but everything else huh?
What? Where am I?
What? But that's a card reader. That keeps the door closed. Junpei knocked hard on the door.
Weird for it to be on this side of the door with the card reader.
Weird for him to be so erect while he does it.
Heyo.
Hey! Hello? Is anyone there? Open the door! Get a good, samba beat going on with that. There was no response. There was no dance partner on the other side of the door.
Through his left fist. Why are you punching a steel door? A dirty steel door.
For real, you're going to break your hand. And stopped. Oh, thank God. Oh, because the door opened and there's a pretty girl that's going to be standing there probably, right? We're going to place our bets.
He died. It went to black.
Yeah. He went for it and he passed out. What the hell is this? He wasn't really sure what else to say.
Well, you haven't given us any reason to understand. Oh, he's got a watch.
Oh. On his left wrist was a bracelet of a sort he'd never seen before. That's just a watch, man. In the center was a large LCD display. It looked like nothing else so much as a watch, but it clearly wasn't that. I don't know if I'd call that an LCD display. LCD usually does not look like it's a 7-segment display, but liquid crystal does not look like that.
I mean, 7-segment displays are frequently LCD technology of big grain cells.
Yeah.
But also, don't call it an LCD display.
That too.
Well,
yeah, it's liquid crystal. I thought it was
display,
liquid crystal. Yeah, display. Yeah, I'm mixing it with LED, which is whatever.
Light emitting diode.
Yeah.
Yeah. The D is display in that one. That's like an ATM machine.
Yeah. Honestly,
classic.
What would have made it better was in the center was a large liquid LCD display. Just really drive it in. After all, it only showed. After all, it showed only a single number. 5. That's the same as the door.
Yep.
Yeah, but you did it with different brackets.
Maybe it's right. These ones are round because the watch is round. That's why. Maybe it's the password. True, the numbers were the same, but he had no idea what that might mean. All he knew was that it was strange and new, and he wanted it off.
What? Okay, weird reaction to having a watch on,
right.
but all right, man.
Junpei flipped his hand over as if to remove a watch, but
Oh.
the other side of the bracelet was solid. No buckle, no clasp, nothing.
Definitely more Danganronpa vibes with that.
Oh, yeah. He sighed and flipped the thing back over. There were a number of rivets around the rim of the face. Perhaps. He pushed them, but nothing happened. On a watch, they might be dials for adjusting date or time, but on this bracelet, they did nothing, except adjust the actual date and time. Junpei was at a loss. What was he to do? What was that sound effect? Growing more desperate, he began to tug at it.
That was him tugging.
Oh.
Heyo.
However, damn! It's no good. I was gonna say, it's no use.
I can't get it off, if you know what I mean.
Damn thing won't come off. Yeah, right. Sometimes you just gotta get it off. A steel ring ran from the face around Junpei's wrist and back into the face. He wouldn't be pulling the bracelet off any time in the near future. But in the distant future, what the hell is the deal with this thing? Frustration and desperation were beginning to mix as the reality of the situation began to dawn fully on Junpei. So much was happening, and none of it made sense. Junpei felt as though he were about to explode. Where am I? And why the hell am I here? Why? Why? What the hell happened to me?
Oh,
Jesus.
Exploded!
I did something bad. I woke up in here.
And we've gotten that flash of this gas mask guy a couple
times now, yeah. It was at that moment that he noticed the window. Oh, you're only now noticing the round window? Uh-huh.
Yep.
Are we literally actually on the Titanic?
I think so.
They went so
that
far
was
to
the
the way.
vibe I've been getting.
They went so far out of the way to say everything's fictitious. Everything's fictitious. And they're like, oh, except the Titanic. That was real.
I think the point is that they're saying that this didn't actually happen on the Titanic.
Yeah.
Like,
Then you get to the question of events/places and whether the Titanic counts as one of those. The window was round, rimmed in riveted brass, like a window from an early 20th century ship.
Okay, so we're a modern person.
Yeah, we're a modern person, possibly slightly futuristic person even.
Maybe.
And should be noted that we recognized the rough time period of the window of the boat seemingly before we realized it was a boat.
I think this is the moment that we realize it's a boat.
Yeah. What? Wait, am I in a ship? Yeah, man.
Yep.
You don't see
you
a lot
got there
of
finally.
You don't see a lot of metal rooms like this otherwise. Junpei walked slowly toward the window. He could see nothing beyond it but thick, impenetrable darkness. Junpei squinted, trying to see something, anything. It was at that moment. Uh-oh. Oh, that's bad. What the? You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, that's not a good sign at all.
What the hell is going on here?
The window is breaking.
Oh, that's real bad.
I would definitely be seeing if my watch worked on the card reader at all. I'd be trying to beep it against it. Like, because,
Yeah, this is a bad time. A crack split the glass of the window, and for a moment Junpei stared at it. Then the window burst and water began to pour into the room. What the hell? God damn it! Junpei yelled and spun around. His feet
back
slipping
to the door.
on the water already coming through the window. He ran for the door.
Dude.
Try the thing.
Beating on the door is not going to help you.
Yeah.
Find anything.
Right?
Yeah,
Literally
start searching something.
fucking around in the room. Hey, anyone! Is anyone there? Come on, if you're there, say something. Bong, 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 bong. There was no reply. As Junpei screamed and pounded on the door, the water began to rise. He was now ankle deep on the floor and rising quickly toward his knees. Things were not looking good for Junpei. Not good at all. Once the water gets above the bottom of the door, you're going to have a real fucking hard time opening it, even if you can.
If it goes in, if it goes out, it's a little, you know.
It looks like it goes in from the way it's framed.
It does look like it goes in, I agree.
You need to find a way out, and quickly. Junpei ran a hand across his forehead, brushing the sweat out of his eyes, and looked around the room.
And I think
I'll go to bed!
that even though,
Whoa.
for fire escape reasons in buildings, you need
are we
doors that go outward from when you're interior. Like businesses' doors have to go outward.
So that your angle is that direction.
Yeah. Operations during an escape. During an escape, you can move to different parts of the room by touching the bottom screen. Since many areas require very exact selection, we recommend you use the stylus. Got it. Searching during an escape. During an escape, you can touch the background to search anywhere in the room. Areas you can investigate will be highlighted yellow the moment you touch them. Depending on the nature of the location you touch, you might find an item or a hint. Begin searching by touching places on the bottom screen. How to move, okay. Touch the triangle icon on the bottom screen. Doing so will change the viewing angle of the room and move you to different locations. So we're doing basically a timed escape room here. That's fun.
Yeah. I'm voting we look at whatever's like attached to that mirror or
I was thinking the mirror and the picture frame underneath.
Absolutely, those feel like the first things to look at to me.
Oh, nice. I can also use the D-pad to navigate too, so that's good. Bird's eye view. If you want to know where you are, touch X on the camera icon on the what? Touch X on the camera icon on the bottom screen.
Yeah, there was a little camera
Close
thing.
it maybe?
Yeah. This will show you where you are and what direction you're facing. Saving during an escape. Pressing start will allow you to save. If you want to quit, we recommend pressing start. Purpose of the escape. The purpose of each escape is to get out of the room. You know shit, man. Like, come on. How you do that depends on the room. You'll need to search all throughout the room to discover what you'll need to do to get out. Yup. It's so bizarre that they have to explain the concept of an escape room puzzle. Search for, which was already, escape room
I think it's one of those, they just want to make sure you know exactly what's going on.
Oh, totally. But, escape room games were already popular online for, a good 5 to 10 years before this came out. It's just odd. I don't know. Search for hints and items that may help you find a way out. All right, we're in. About items. Oh, okay.
This is
Very tutorialized.
Yes.
Yeah. During an escape, investigating certain parts of the room will allow you to obtain items. Once you've obtained an item, you'll be able to go to the item screen. Touching L on the top left or item on the top left will take you to the item. Oh, maybe X is just a button I can just use to do the thing. So, while on the item screen, you will be able to investigate, hold, and combine items that you've found. If you want to investigate an item you found, touch the icon for that item in the item screen, and then touch Search R in the top right corner of the bottom screen. Huh? Why would I search, though?
Note from a bulletin board.
You would search the item.
Interesting.
To understand it.
The different triangles and arrow?
The note's got that in red and that in blue.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, that only told us the same things we could know anyway.
Yeah. Oh, there's a knife there. Investigate with
Is
an
that
item.
A knife?
It looks like a knife.
Yeah, I agree. Huh.
Touching an item while on the item screen will select that item. When an item is selected, touching back will return you to the room. Investigation screen. If you look down at the bottom left corner of the bottom screen, you should see the icon. This shows that you are holding the item. Okay, if you hold an item,
so like you could use the knife to stab things.
Yeah, so you need, if you're holding an item, you have it equipped essentially to do stuff with. Investigate suspicious areas with different items to see if anything happens. Pressing up on the control pad will select another item for you to. Oh, it'll cycle through. That's cool. A bulletin board. There's nothing on it. How about you? That is the boat.
Interesting.
All
It's
right.
a very blurry picture of the boat.
Yeah, there's a picture of a ship in it. There's screws keeping the back on. Okay,
Oh,
so we want
okay.
a screwdriver of some kind. There's a towel. That's a towel?
Yeah.
Oh, I can kind of see it now.
I guess.
It does
I don't
look
know
like
why
one of
there's
those-
so much dark.
It does
in the
look
middle
very
there.
knife-like.
Yeah, it looks like that like plastic prop knife used for like martial arts training.
Yeah. That I've been stabbing Jeffrey with when he's here.
Yes, actually, I think we do have that exact knife. There's a towel next to the sink. Can I not take it? Or that's gonna be for later, maybe. Doesn't seem like there's anything hidden on the sink. This is the only drain in this room. Okay.
Good to know.
Can we take a look at this? I
Is
guess
there
that's a
little
lever.
squiddlies
Huh?
on it?
Oh yeah, kind of little squiddly Cthulhu dudes.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay, well it looks like pulling on the lever just makes a weird noise. Great. Okay, so that's for later. Display hasn't changed. Damn it! Why the hell isn't this thing opening? Okay.
Okay.
How about this box?
Suitcase.
Briefcase.
It's locked tight. Let's see if there's anything in the keyhole.
Okay.
Small
So, and a
keyhole.
number.
Yeah. We need 4 digits.
I need to fill this keyhole with a key.
I need to fill it up with a key.
I am
Yeah, boy.
curious. I guess we do need the key. Because I was like, all right, what if the 4...
Well, what are the digits,
What
right?
if the
Yeah.
4 triangles are representative of, like, on a keypad? Like the top left, bottom right.
Door to the
Do
stove.
the 4 of those. Well, it opens easily enough. Sure wish the door to get out of here was that easy to open.
Is that a screwdriver in there?
I can't... Oh, I think so, yeah. What's this? It looks red. There we go.
Yep.
Okay, so combine.
Weird fucking place to keep a screwdriver. I'm just saying.
All right. Well, the screwdriver got those screws off easy enough, and here's the picture. Hey, here we go. Okay.
Okay.
It tells you what those symbols mean.
Yeah. Can I combine these two? No. Okay.
So that's. But flip back to the. So that's nope.
No, I just wanted to pull the thing up there. So 7, 4, 7, 4, 6, 3. It looks like
I believe so.
7, 4, 6, 3. Okay.
Can we enter that?
If you take 2 items you found
We
and
did
combine
that.
them.
We figured that
Yeah, we
part
did that.
out.
Yep. We're gonna skip past that. Thank you, game. Thank you.
We
Thank
got
you,
there.
game. Thank you. Thank you, game.
Apparently that was the only thing you needed the screwdriver for, though, because it...
It is gone now.
Yeah. I just
Can
want
we
to take a look.
enter the?
I just want to take a look at our item again because I forgot. 7, 4, 6, 3. Okay.
Can we enter that? Is that a?
The hell is 0101? Before I can enter any
Oh,
numbers
okay.
on the dial. Oh, okay. So we need the... Yep. Doesn't look like you can force it open. That's fine. I would like to look for the key now. Thank you.
All right. Is it like under anybody's pillow? Is that a thing we can poke or?
No, there we go.
Okay. Well, never mind.
Looks like there is a key. There's a little blue key in the bottom of this pot. Odd.
Okay. Well, we just.
Odd. Well, it's a blue container, so
Yeah.
I think that'll do it.
Okay.
Key that bitch.
All right. Let's see what happens if I put in this blue key. Put the blue key in the keyhole. And nothing. I guess I'm going to need some sort of code for the dial.
7463 is,
Yep.
I believe. Oh my goodness, we got this part.
All operations for the minigames are done by touching the bottom screen. Some
I don't know if
minigames...
I'd call this a mini game.
Yeah,
But
I don't know. Others only require you to apply the right object or touch the right thing. Touching the dial will cause it to move to the next number. Oh.
Yes.
The 4 in the front, yeah. There are 4 numbers this way, and then touch the key. If the numbers are correct, it will unlock. So you said 7463?
Yep.
No? Is it 7643? Oh. What?
Did you get it wrong?
Hang on a sec. I want to... Damn it. Open, you stupid thing. I don't think it's going to open if I whack on the wall a couple times. Might make me feel better. Not going to help, though. Okay. Junpei, I would like to look at my items, please. So, yeah, from left to right, we got those. The red and blue has me a little intrigued.
Yep.
But it's up, top left, bottom right, bottom left, top right. So that's 7, 4, 6, 3.
Huh. Maybe that's for something else?
Could be. It seems
Let's look
odd,
around
though.
a little bit more, I guess, before we...
Water just keeps pouring through the window. It's like a waterfall. I don't think shoving something into the window is going to stop the water.
No.
In other words, if I don't want to die, I need to find a way out of this room. I have to figure this out. There's a pair of simple chairs next to the table. The water's already up to the chair. I can reach this bunk. Might as well look through it. Huh. Damn, nothing here. All right, let's try the other ones.
So I was thinking, is under any of these...
Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
Multiple codes.
Okay, so this one's square up left, up right, square. So that's 0, 2, 8, 5. Let's try that one.
Interesting that we're finding multiple codes.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you don't need to tell me this every time. Especially because I have to remember my fucking code.
0285.
Yeah. It's just like, I can't then look while I'm in here, you know? Dude. Okay. All right.
Keep searching under the pillows, I guess.
All I can see from down here is the underside of the top bunk. It's pretty high up there.
There's a ladder, you
Is
fuck.
there anything else here? Yeah, right? Maybe I have to click on the ladder. It's a ladder that goes from the floor to the ceiling so that you can get into all 3 bunks. Well, worst case scenario, you can just climb up there. Okay. Like, that's going to work.
Well, check the bunks on the other,
yeah,
on the
that's
other
what I'm
side.
doing now. There's barely any space between the bed and the ceiling. Oh, there's also the wall over
I
there,
was going to
too.
say, that looks like almost like a giant clipboard,
Chalkboard
blackboard thing.
Yeah. I gotta die someday, but I sure as hell don't want it to be here. I've got it. If I pull off these sheets and shove them into the window, maybe that'll stop the water. We've already determined that will not work. Shoot, that's not going to happen. There's way too much water coming through there. No way these sheets are going to be enough to plug up that window.
Yeah, if it broke the glass, it's not likely.
Yeah, no. So getting the hell out of this room. After all, there's not really anything else I can do.
It's a little frustrating just how much it interrupts you when you're trying to look around.
Oh.
Mirror?
Oh, it is, yeah. A red key. Oh.
Oh, so you use the blue parts.
Oh, there's 2
with the
halves
blue
of a
key.
blue code
Yeah.
and 2 halves of a red code.
So,
Okay.
square in that. So that's 0, 2. And those ones are
6-3, I believe.
0, 2, 6, 3. Yeah, so let's try that. Oh, dude, come on. Junpei grabbed the key and shoved it into his pocket. He intended to leave immediately, but something stopped him. His reflection stared back at him from the mirror, but he had scarcely recognized himself. Yeah, you look pretty tired, man. What's up with my face? His confusion was well justified. His face was drawn and pale, and the dark circles under his eyes made him look as though he was nearly dead. Hey, I resemble that remark. Man, what the hell happened to me?
Lack of sleep for days.
How did I end up here? Even as he said it, something in his mind opened, and a memory bobbed to the surface. It was the last thing Junpei remembered before waking up in the strange room. Okay, I'm gonna go look at the note. I think it's 0263.
0263.
But like,
I've got it
come on,
memorized
game.
for you, beautiful.
It was past midnight when he came home.
Oh boy.
Junpei shuffled up the stairs and opened This seems like a bad time for a flashback. And opened the door to apartment 201.
I don't think flashbacks ever come at a good time.
That's fair. Inside was his apartment. A small, one-bedroom affair that ran him about $630 a month.
So this is set in the past.
Yeah, right. He moved into it when he entered college, and so far had been there for 3 years and 7 months, which means graduation should be coming rather quickly.
Well, assuming he hasn't fucked it.
It's true. He stepped inside and turned on the lights.
Yeah, you might be only halfway through.
That's totally also true.
Ouch.
The fluorescent lights on the ceiling blinked and flickered slowly to life, as if waking from a deep slumber. Their cold light illuminated the landscape he'd come home to so many times before. Everything was as he'd left it. The magazines piled up in the corner, the textbooks collecting dust, the CD cases covering the floor, the jeans and T-shirt he'd worn the day before, then tossed onto the floor. There was one thing that didn't belong, however. There was a breeze. That's illegal here. Breaths of cold night air wafted into his apartment, carrying the smells of autumn with them.
All his heat out.
Yeah. The white curtain framing his window swayed gently in the wind. Oh, that's weird. Did I leave that open? Junpei walked toward the window, trying to remember if he'd closed it or not before he left. One of the panes was hanging open. He stuck his head out and looked around. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary. Junpei shrugged. He must have just left it open earlier.
And then he was shoved out the window.
Yeah, right. Or he suddenly blacked out. He closed the window. Gas mask? Then it happened. Gas mask! Jesus Christ.
Dun, dun, dun.
Junpei turned and found himself face to mask with a man dressed all in black. Is that a man? Do we know that's a man?
It's a human being.
It is
presumably.
Most likely a person. The man wore a deep hood and a bulky gas mask. His face was entirely hidden. The bulkier it is, the easier it would be to hide a less obviously male body. So, I've literally that's been a thing in so many B horror style movies. So, Junpei tried to scream, but all he could manage was strangled croak.
Because of the gas.
And the strangulation. It was a kind of a twofer. He tried to step toward the man, but his legs could no longer support his weight. Oh, yeah, no, literally gas. I can't tell because the boiler's going. I can't tell if there's a light hiss in-game, too.
I think so.
Yeah. Junpei collapsed to the floor, a crumpled heap of limbs like a discarded puppet. Jesus. Okay, yeah. Too late, he noticed the white smoke that was quickly filling his apartment. A small object shaped distressingly like a grenade sat on the floor in front of his face, hissing. The white smoke poured out of it at an incredible rate.
It's bad news, man.
Yeah, you probably don't want to be
shaped distressingly like a grenade because it's a grenade.
It's a grenade, yeah. You don't want to be close to it either. The smoke had grown so thick that the details of Junpei's apartment began to fade into the white haze. He could feel his mind begin to fade as well, a white haze that was not the smoke creeping into the edges of his vision. Okay. And that's how he died. One of you like to...
Yeah. And then, boom.
Consider this a privilege. You have been chosen.
A rasping voice wormed its way out of the gas mask. It was cold and harsh and distorted in some way Junpei couldn't put his finger on, so we can't hear the voice yet. I would put money down right now. This is a woman.
This is the hot girl you were looking for behind the door earlier?
Yeah, maybe. But between, it's a man... He's wearing a lot of bulky stuff, and I can't really hear his voice very well.
And a giant gas mask, yeah.
Yeah.
It's Samus.
You're going to participate in a game.
Oh, it's always the game.
The Nonary Game.
I gotta appreciate, by the way, Nonary would mean
number
9.
game.
Well, no, that'd be numerary game or something. Nonary means
the 9 game.
A collection of 9.
Interesting.
Like in the same way, binary for 2, ternary for 3.
Okay, fair enough.
Quaternary for 4. The fun thing about Nonary is that you don't really use, in the same way hexadecimal or octal or stuff, 9 doesn't get used very much. So it's an unfamiliar sounding word, and it also happens to look and sound a little like none. So you can do some fun linguistic jumping jacks between 9 and 0 with that kind of thing.
Well, in nonary systems, you don't get a numeral 9 ever either.
It's true, yeah. It's kind of the fun part about it. You get 0 to 8.
Here's a game where you will put your life on the line.
All right. That was the last thing Junpei remembered.
It definitely has Danganronpa vibes for sure.
Oh, big time, yeah. The white smoke overpowered him, the masked man faded from his vision, and he felt his consciousness fall away into the white mist. That's right. That guy with the gas mask.
How do you just now remember that? Sorry.
Right. He's got a concussion, so...
It's just very...
Yeah. As to who the man was, or might have been, Junpei had no idea. Indeed, he wasn't even sure that his assailant had been a man. Thank you. Took you a little while, but you got there. The voice had been cold and mechanical, likely passed through a voice changer, thank you, and the body had been covered in a thick cloak, thank you. Just even looking at, like, the height of
just
them.
a lot of people do it's man is default, right, instead
It's
of
true,
human
yeah.
or person.
Who was that human in a mask?
You have been chosen.
Junpei remembered that much, but what it might mean, that was beyond him.
You got picked for this crazy nonsense
yeah,
shit,
he told
man.
you.
Come on.
They told you outright, the Nonary Game.
Like,
The Junpei had no idea where he was or why he was there. There was only one thing from his memory that seemed important.
Jigsaw gotcha.
You are going to participate in a game.
They really are like running through this densely.
The Nonary Game.
Yeah, we just had this. Why are we what? Why are
To
we
be
doing?
clear, it's a game.
Why are we
and
doing-
you're going to participate.
We're flashing back to the
9.
flashback we just exited. What's going on?
Yes, we heard this line literal moments
It's a
ago.
game where you will put your life on the line.
They just wanted to make double sure that you saw those lines and you didn't
I
just like
guess.
click through real
I
hard.
just like that wasn't even a minute in between
No.
those. Or at least it wouldn't have been if we hadn't been, talking
Gabbing,
shit in
yeah.
the middle.
The Nonary Game, huh? What the hell is a Nonary Game? God damn it! I failed math! With a yell, Junpei drove his fist into the mirror. That seems dumb. Oh, we're back.
Now I'm bleeding and sad.
0263, I believe, was our
Yes,
number.
that was what it was.
Why are you such a punchy boy?
Oh my god.
We don't need to know every time.
They didn't
Holy
put in a
shit.
flag for first or not.
Okay, I was like, wait, what? All right, let's
For a
see if
second,
these
I was
numbers
like-
work. Hey, looks like it's working. So what's the red key for?
The other compartment.
7405. Yeah, open the
Okay,
red box.
Yes, it opened. Looks like there's something in here. What is this? A file? All right, before we do that, let's go find our other number.
7405. Oh, sorry. Yeah,
74 85. 7485.
7485.
Okay. File screen. If you find any documents or notes during an escape, the information on them will be available from the file screen. To open the file screen, touch File R in the top right of the bottom screen. Once on the file screen, select files by touching them or by pressing anything on the control pad. Okay. If you touch Search R, the contents of the file you selected will be displayed on the upper screen. Search really is the wrong term here. I think they mean like details or examine maybe.
Well, examine, but that's more letters, so they used search.
I guess, yeah. All right, let's see what's in this file. Digital route. Let's see here. Compute a digital route with the following steps. Are we doing actual math now?
I just digital root like ROOT is a little.
Yeah. First, add all the numbers in question to one another. If you end up with something greater than a single-digit number, add the digits. Oh, I've seen this trick before. I believe everything. Yeah. Yeah. Add the digits to one another. For instance, if you have a double-digit number,
Yep.
add the number in the tens place to the number in the ones place. Keep adding the digits in this matter until you have a single-digit answer. That final single digit is your digital root. EX. Oh, example. The digital root of 7678, so that's 21, which means 3. 21, 3, yeah. Therefore, the digital root of 678 is 3. Great. The digital root of, can we not? 10 to 1, yeah. Therefore, the digital root of 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1. I see. So I just keep adding numbers until I get a single-digit number. Oh, looks like there's something on the back of this thing. A notebook, a pen, a calculator, and a stack of key cards. Huh. Okay, can I flip through them?
Doesn't look like that.
That's funny that you have like 3D manipulation of that 2D object.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck? 6, 7, 8. Okay. Does that mean something?
You don't have the key card to the 5 door.
Yeah. I could either have 6, 7, 8 or potentially 3 based off of this.
The whole digital root thing, right? Yeah.
If I'm doing the whole set at once, it'd be 3.
8 and 6 is 14, so you put
That's
them together
true.
to make 5.
That's true, yeah. The material has been added to the file screen. Calculator. Oh my god. The calculator screen can be used during an escape or during a novel
my
sequence.
goodness.
During an escape, you can access it by pressing the Y. This will open just pressing the Y. This will open the calculator screen. To operate the calculator, touch the bottom screen. When using the calculator, the numbers on the top are your calculations, and the numbers on the bottom are your answer. The calculator can also calculate a digital route, which will be important to the progression of the story. Great. Okay. So can I now fuck with this? These cards with numbers on them. I'm pretty sure this is where I'm supposed to use them. All right, let's slide this card and see if it works. And well, this isn't gonna work because these don't come out to 3. Huh? It's not working. Why? Damn it! Do I need some other cards to get this to work? Shit! I need to find more cards now. Oh, there's more cards in here.
Well, can you use the red key on the briefcase to open up a different...
Yeah, it's kind of what I'm wondering. Oop, nope.
Doesn't look like it.
Doesn't look like there's anything else in
I'm
the
not
briefcase.
sure you can interact with it again.
So, okay.
I was surprised because I was expecting us to have to open the red folder with it or something.
Me too. What I'm going to find up here is that pillow. This bed. There's a blue briefcase on top of the bed.
Nothing else? Okay, we couldn't go up to the third one on that.
Wouldn't let me before.
No, the one to the left.
No, I tried that one too, and it... Whoop. I pressed the file button. There's a pipe at the other end of the bed. There's nothing up top.
Okay.
Is there anything else in here?
Looked
no.
in that.
Nothing else in here. Nope, no. Didn't mean to do that.
Okay.
Oh, there we
hey,
go.
there's red briefcase.
Okay.
Do you remember what the code was?
7485.
7485. Okay. This is just like the blue
Yes,
briefcase.
we're getting there.
All right, let's stick that red key in there. It's
Yeah,
not
boy.
opening. In fact, it's not doing anything at all. Well, all right, I take that back. I guess I can move the dial now. So it looks like I'm going to have to put in the right numbers and then turn the key. I do that, this thing should pop right open. Let's give it a shot.
We got that already, buddy.
You've got to be kidding me, game.
They don't know that you found this one before you interacted.
Because I could have done
with
the other
blue
one first. Or this one first. What was it? What did we come up with?
7485.
74. Sounded good. There we go. Yes, I unlocked it. It's opening.
That's a
Okay.
2. 1, 2, 3?
This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Three,
Okay,
yeah.
so that's just 6. So we have 6 and 3 as our roots here. Can I combine these? Because 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 would be 24, but that gets us 6. No, sorry, that would get us 27, which is 9.
Well, digital roots added together give you the same as the digital root of the whole stack, so it would be 9, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Pete has a point, though. If we take some of them, you get there pretty easily. Like
Right,
you
but
win
it-
three.
is-
if it's making you use the full stack for each for any interaction,
Let's see what happens if I do this. No? Okay.
Worth the shot.
Okay.
Okay, well, now that we've got that stack, I don't know, go molest the door again?
Yeah, I'm going to give it another shot just in case, but... It's a closet. Because we're kind of running out of things to interact with. Why did that only do 1 that time? There aren't any more cards in here. I've only got one other hint. Of course, we do. We have a hint.
Files,
the files.
the digital root thing.
Something about a digital root. Right.
I think it has not occurred to this character
it
until
just hasn't
now.
let you to... Yeah, you had to get through all of this
Oh my
before you
God.
could do the combine sum cards thing.
I thought we did the blue
Jesus
one. It did all
Christ.
3, though. I thought I remembered it putting in 3.
It showed 3 stars on the thing, but I don't know
Yeah.
if that was all 3 cards or just one of them was
It might have
swiped
been
and
that's the digital root or something. I don't know.
What am I supposed to do with... There's a 5 on that door. Do I have to get a digital root of 5? Yeah.
Oh my God.
Not really sure about this. Whatever. It's worth a shot. Let's see if this works.
You have 2 different options that are 2 cards.
Yeah, can I... Oh,
I was going to say, we didn't even need the red cards.
It's 3 to select them.
If we need 3 cards, then.
Digital root of the selected cards will be displayed on the
They're
top
not even going to make us do the math.
Touching reset will deselect all currently selected cards. After you've selected 3 cards, touch the device. So we ultimately are going to want 14 then, because that's the best we're going to do with 3 cards.
So 1, 6, and 7.
Yep, that would do it. Ta-da! I think that might be the only combination that actually works with these 3 also.
That would make sense, yeah.
Okay.
There
Click
we
the
go.
button. Let's do this bitch.
And now we're stuck because we spent too long and the door won't open. All right, I think it's going to work. There we go. That's a new noise.
It's also green on the pad. And all
Yeah.
right, open the door, you whore.
That red light was red and now it's blue. Oh my God, man. No doubt about it. There's nothing keeping me in here now. Time
then
to go.
go.
Whoop. No.
Jesus Christ.
There we go.
I like
What?
this concept that we've got going on here for this game, but holy shit.
You found it.
Yar!
Wee.
Hooray.
Accompanied by a wall of angry water, Junpei shot out of the room and into the opposing wall. Now it's everybody's problem.
Now we're flooding the whole ship.
Yeah, gasping to catch his breath, he looked.
Close
he
the
looked
door
around.
behind you if you can, bud.
He was in a narrow hallway. The water that had followed him out of the room was rapidly pouring out of the door. It flowed quickly down the hallway and slammed into the foot of the short flight of stairs.
Close.
Just 5. This legit almost looks like a screenshot of the movie Titanic.
Just close the door, like,
Right.
at least attempt.
Just 5 steps, in fact. And at the top of this short staircase,
Another door!
another door.
The door.
Junpei leapt up the stairs, straight for the door. Close
Leaving
the door
all
behind
the water
you.
pouring in because he's really dumb.
Oh my god, man. The door burst open and Junpei exploded out of it, only to freeze in his tracks. What other possible response could there have been to what he saw?
Oh my god.
What the hell? His voice trailed
We
off.
don't get to know yet.
And all he could do was stare. Gas mask? The stairs of the Titanic. Like, this is also, again, another shot practically right out of the goddamn movie. A polished floor stretched out before him, ornate staircases rising up from the edges, each one of them equidistant from the others.
That's how stairs work, yes.
The stairs and pillars were solid wood, and Art Nouveau embellishments and decorations covered the walls and pillars. Someone want to look up what the release date of this game was? Because now I've got a little pet theory.
Sure.
It looked nothing so much as the entrance to a luxurious mansion from the early 1900s. Like, say, Spencer Mansion or something. Junpei couldn't help but wonder. Was he really in a ship? Yes. They don't do them like that exactly anymore, but yes. The water quickly filling the hallway behind him suggested that yes, he was. As he looked, a fresh wave rolled out of the room he'd been in, gathering speed as it moved toward the stairs. Yeah, that's what I thought.
December 2009.
2009. Okay, a little early. I was going to say, did they release this, like, right around the 100th anniversary of the Titanic? But it's a little early.
Honestly, I think the biggest thing, I'm like, you guys missed out on not doing it in September 9th, 2009. Like,
That's true. What was the date for it?
December 10th, 2009.
Maybe
I'm
they were
like,
aiming for it and they just missed.
Yeah, I just didn't like, missed opportunity, you know, that's
Yeah.
all.
12, 10, 9 instead of 999.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
They were so close.
As he looked, a fresh wave rolled out of the room he'd been in, gathering speed as it moved toward the stairs. Oh, wait, no, that was the... Whoops.
This
that
is
was
totally a boat.
Yeah, what the hell? A wave?
Why did you not close the door behind
For
you,
real.
dumbass?
Shit, I gotta get out of here. Junpei spun around, his wet shoes squeaking in protest on the polished floor, and ran toward the tremendous staircase in front of him.
I'm just going to
Doing
leave
speed,
everything
motherfucker.
open.
C-deck, yep. Yeah, right? The whole boat's gonna go down because this fucking idiot didn't close a single door.
I mean, it
D-deck.
still would have seeped through and stuff, but it would have been a lot slower.
Depends on the kind of door.
I mean, yes, some of them are designed to be pretty watertight.
That's the thing. If
for
it was
this
watertight
exact
enough,
kind of reason.
A tiny, room would have been, small enough that it shouldn't have ultimately affected the rest of the boat.
Yeah, I mean, there were a bunch of shoulda, woulda, couldas that would have left the Titanic up, including
touche.
waterproof bulkheads going all the way up through the luxury decks.
Yeah, I think the one of the main mistakes was that there was like a one deck gap near the top, and the ones that were connected were like one too many to be able to keep floating. If they had literally sealed even one of those, it would have been enough that, like, it wouldn't have been great, but the ship could have continued on.
The gash for the ship was a little too long.
Yeah.
And the bulkhead decks didn't go all the way up to the top.
Yep.
Both of those
much
contributed to the
focus
doom
on-
of the boat.
Yes, a lot of that stuff
fancy
obviously became, changed in time after that when they went, whoops.
This is what we get regulations for, right?
Yep. A lot of regulations don't happen until someone dies. So,
All of them.
yep.
Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. Or grievous
The reason
injury.
that there's that whole regulations are written in blood thing.
Yeah.
Like,
As he ran, he glanced quickly at the plates mounted on the wall, denoting the decks of the ship. He took the stairs 2 at a time, not entirely sure where he would find himself.
Well,
Just
probably
booking
A
it up.
deck.
I was going to say, yeah, maybe A deck. That seems likely. Just as he began to wonder where, in fact, the stairs did lead. Hi.
oh,
What an illustrious set of characters.
God, this has so many Danganronpa vibes.
These-
Ultimate slutty girl, ultimate nerd, ultimate construction worker.
That dude may literally be
Skater
a
boy.
ship
Anime
engineer.
character? I'm not.
Yeah, these 4 don't look like they even come from the same franchise, let alone same world. Junpei saw another person out of the corner of his eye. It had
And then
4
3
heads.
others.
Yeah. It had 4 heads and 2 boobs.
So I guess ultimate belly dancer, maybe, with
Yeah.
her outfit.
He stopped short, nearly tripping over the next stair, and looked. It wasn't just one person he'd seen. On the landing to the left of the stairs, there were 4 people staring at him.
And that means that there's 4 more to meet.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then,
here we go. On the right side, 3 more.
Ultimate noble.
All told, there were 7 of them. I wonder if gas mask counts.
Plus you is 1, and there should be a 9th in the game.
Yeah. It looked as though they had been on their way down the stairs.
Uh-oh.
They'd stopped short
Not a
when they
good
saw
sign.
Junpei, their eyes wide. He'd done the same, of course, and now they stood there staring at one another. Junpei didn't move, one foot placed awkwardly on the next step, in the middle of a stride. Who were these people?
Use your words, buddy.
Yeah,
Use
right?
your words.
The entire hey, it's Bob Copper on the side. He's had a glow up. This entire interaction lasted only a matter of seconds. The woman spoke to Junpei, and time began to move again.
Which one? There are 2.
All right.
No, they would have referred to her as a girl.
I guess that's
That's
fair.
probably fair. Yeah.
Does she not have pants?
She does look like they're just low.
I'm just like, look
serious
at how
amounts
low
of
on
hip
her
bone
hips those
Yeah,
are already
showing.
going.
Yeah.
Like,
And belly tat or ornamentation.
or ornamentation.
It looks like
yeah.
a gold, like under belly button, because I think that's supposed to be your belly button. Oh, it looks like a belly button, then a piercing, and then a thing that's kind of ornamentally underneath.
Are there pants?
I think so.
There's a little bit of something going on the left. It looks like she got like a sash situation going on.
Sure, maybe.
Yeah,
Would you like to give it a spin?
Oh, but I've already done a voice. Isn't it Pete's turn?
Oh, is it my turn?
I feel like with there being 2 female characters and at least
Wow.
6 male characters.
This sounds like discrimination, baby.
I know. I'm sorry, Pete. I don't mean to be withholding voice acting opportunities from you like this. I get the feeling that other characters will be speaking momentarily.
They'll probably all be speaking,
Yes.
All right, well, I guess there's another one of us now.
I love how
That's what
all
you're
of us. I was gonna say, between me and you and Jeff, we all have the same one voice for female characters. They're just
Wow.
lightly a little bit higher register, a little bit breathy, and that's all we got.
Well, there's not really much of a point in going all the way to
Yeah.
feminizing your voice. There's like a lot more that you can
Absolutely. The woman was dressed, Junpei thought, rather like a dancer.
Dancer, yes.
Her clothes covered very little, and her prodigious jewelry little more.
I mean, some dancers,
We're just
yeah.
calling her dancer for now, okay?
Hey, you, come on. Hurry. Yeah, I think she's wearing like a sarong or something.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking too, yeah. With no further ceremony, she ran straight past Junpei and toward the doors behind him. The sudden proximity of a woman with such striking acid. Come on, man. You're in a literal life and death situation. Can we, keep it together?
Put them
Thinking about
titties.
tits.
Left Junpei momentarily stunned. But the others wasted no time and quickly followed the strange woman. The first to pass Junpei was a young man with silver hair.
Anime boy.
Oh, yeah. He threw a quick glance in Junpei's direction as he ran, muttering,
You gonna mutter?
"Oh, it's my turn." Sarah's put down the
Oh, yes,
order of
we're
operations. so-
Rotating through, okay.
I guess we'll go-
I think it's more fair.
One of us, huh? And it's Silver, so it's got to be Silver the Hedgehog.
All right,
course.
fair enough.
This is Sarah again, I guess.
An older
He
man.
was an older man, his face calm and without fear. Soft wrinkles spreaded from his eyes, and he came close enough as he passed for Junpei to see wisps of gray in his hair. His composure and shock of hair struck Junpei as rather like that of an elderly lion.
What?
Are we going to call him Lion? Why?
Going up won't do you any good. There are 2 doors, but neither of them will open.
But
All right.
do you have key cards?
Oh, hey, look. You can
Yes!
see, this is the
Nailed
problem
it!
with, it's the problem with alternating like this.
I think it's perfect.
Okay, this one has a high
This one
voice.
has a high voice.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Come on.
Oh, even her little dee-dee-dee is higher pitched.
That's funny. Aren't you coming? You gotta hurry. Well, that's their voice, isn't
Yeah.
it? The little beeps.
Her small hand was wrapped around the wrist of another man. Her big hand, though, is free. His eyes were closed, almost as though he were sleeping. Oh, is he blind? Like, is he... There are folks who are blind and they just don't open their eyes. But his features were graceful, almost serene, and he was dressed rather elegantly for someone his age. Something about his posture seemed very refined, and Junpei couldn't help feeling he was noble and dignified somehow. He'd certainly never seen one, but this man seemed like what Junpei had always imagined a prince would be like.
Called it.
This is the weirdest way to be going about identifying people. That's 9 of us, then. All of the cards are in hand. What does all of the cards are in hand mean, he wondered. Junpei opened his mouth to ask what the other man had meant, but the girl with pink hair rushed past him and they were gone. Oh, boy.
Oh,
He
God.
turned just in time to see 2 more people running toward him. One of them had hair like a bird's nest and looked as though a stiff breeze might topple him, and the other was a veritable mountain of a man.
Bird's Nest and Mountain.
Oh, boy. The scrawny one said nothing and scuttled past Junpei
Damn it.
as though he were running from something. I think does this one go to Sarah, or
Yeah.
is Bird's Nest Sarah, and we skipped?
I was thinking I was going to do Bird's Nest.
Bird's Nest
as
was
a nerdy
introduced
boy.
but didn't have a
That's
line.
true. Then
That's
Mountain,
why
I
I
think
so I
Mountain.
think it's Mountain is you.
Oh, okay.
Because he didn't have a line. When he gets a line later, I'll do Bird's
All
Nest.
right, okay.
Damn. Hell, what? Hey, what the hell are you standing there for? Didn't you hear him? The doors on A deck are no good. We gotta check the doors on B deck.
Bad
Got
news.
it?
Bad news about B deck.
Now go. No, we were all the way down on C deck.
We were.
before.
B deck is going to be the only thing left in a second here. Before he had a chance to respond, the man laid a massive hand on Junpei's shoulder. With no more effort than Junpei would have used to brush aside a fly, the man shoved him out of the way. Whoa! Thrown off balance by the man in recent events, it took Junpei a few steps to get his bearings. He finally regained his balance and looked up at what the other 7 had been running toward. More doors. There were 2 pairs
more.
of large
5,
iron
4.
doors, set into the wall in front of him. They looked quite sturdy, and each had handles jutting from them. Written across the surface of each door in red paint was a number. The door on the right had a 4, and the door on the left had a 5.
Indeed, indeed.
I don't know if we can get into a 4 right now. 4 might actually be impossible at the moment. 2 and 3, because 6, 7, 8 is a 3, so we have to dip into the lower ones. 18 would be wrong, 17, 16 would all be wrong. 8 and 6 would still be wrong for all of those. 6 and 7, and any of those would be wrong. 1, 2, 3 obviously isn't right. No, we could do 13. 2, 3, and 8 would get us into 4. But that's the only combination for that, too.
Yep.
They're the same! The guy Junpei had decided to call Silver was mumbling to himself. The room I woke up in had a number on the door just like that! This one's you, babe.
You too, eh?
You with us? Y'all good?
Yeah. I
Yeah?
just didn't realize that. I thought Silver was going to talk.
I thought so, too. With an arched eyebrow, the lion looked over at Silver.
My cell was the same. A number upon the door. I opened it, ran down the hallway outside, and found myself in the rather grand room, full of stairs, as I suspected the rest of you.
It was as though the floodgates had been opened. Ha! They all began to talk at once.
Me too.
Yeah.
I did too.
Yeah, and a door with a number on it. It soon became clear that each one of them had awoken in a room with a locked door and solved a puzzle to escape. They'd all ended up in the same room, almost as though they'd been guided there.
Yes, we all saw the same thing. That's not important. We need to hurry.
You think I don't know that, lady? Before the dancer had time to finish, Silver was already running.
This sounds about right.
Yeah. He actually doesn't run very well. His whole thing is telekinesis and hovering. He grabbed hold of the door labeled 5 and pulled.
Jiggle the handle harder. Jiggle it.
Right? Fuck! It's not opening! Not often I get to do the Silver voice and just say fuck. This damn thing won't even budge!
Oh, you're going to be swearing a
It's
lot.
no use! Yeah, there you go.
Move. You're in the way.
Move, bitch. Get out the way. The mountain grabbed Silver's shoulder and tossed him aside, like a kick to the face. His path cleared, he took a few steps back and threw himself at the door.
Blech.
How? Oh, boy.
Yeah.
You have to imagine that Mountain tried this previously anyway. So
Was this how he got out from his room?
Maybe. The door shook as his body slammed into it, but showed no signs of breaking or opening. The Mountain threw himself at the door again.
Jesus Christ, man, learn.
Junpei turned toward door 4. Next to the door on the wall was a small box. Vacant. It looked just like the one that he had seen in his room next
Except
to that
in
door.
red and gold with the GPS coordinates?
You're right. It looked just like the one he'd seen in his room next to the door. No, it isn't.
It looked except very different.
Yeah, the very top and very right look the same. The whole, 2/3 on the bottom left, though. If it was the same, then this door was likely locked as well.
Yeah,
Vacant.
but it doesn't have a card swipe spot.
Yeah, unless that little thing is you'd stick him up against it. Still, he had to check. Junpei grabbed a handle and threw all of his weight into it. What? Guys.
Hurgly, hurgly.
Arrgh. Gah. It was locked as tight as the door next to it, and as he'd suspected. Damn it. Junpei punched the door. It did not respond.
What's with all these angry men punching
Right,
doors?
holy shit. Were these the only doors, he wondered? He'd barely finished the thought when the C-deck plate he'd passed on his way up sprang unbidden to his mind.
Told you.
His body moved before he had time to think. Junpei turned and ran back toward the stairs. It is flooded, bro. It is gonna...
Well, he came from D deck because we ran past C deck sign on the first flight of stairs.
That's fair.
I
That's
guess
a good
that's
point. He had scarcely taken a step when, at the top of the stairs, next to an ornate clock embedded in the wall, he saw a person.
Gas mask? No.
Number
Maybe.
9.
Our 9th person, yeah. It was a girl. She looked to be the same. How is every third character a girl? She looked to be the same age as Junpei. He froze, unable to look away from her face. Because that's just the kind of guy he is. He wasn't confounded by her beauty or something equally silly.
Just her
no,
her
this
assets.
this was a totally alpha manly reason, like because she had lettuce in her nose and he couldn't look away from it. No, there was another reason he couldn't take his eyes off the girl. She had no features. Blank face. Junpei had seen her somewhere before.
Bets on this being Gas Mask Girl?
That would be hilarious. That's entirely possible.
I mean, it's in character for this kind of thing, right? Where
Yeah.
they, you know?
Where the puppet master is in the group.
Yeah.
Very Saw. Very, He couldn't quite remember where, but he knew he'd met her before. The girl, too, stared at Junpei, similarly stunned. It's also possible that they are just two people who knew each other
Oh, sure.
before
I'm just,
this, right?
we're just taking wild guesses, right?
Yep. Her response suggested she'd seen him somewhere before as well. Without saying a word, Junpei slowly walked toward her, and she stabbed him. She didn't move. It was almost as though she was held in place by some sort of magic spell.
Jesus Christ.
As Junpei stepped onto her landing, the spell broke. No sooner had he set his foot down than the whole ship shook a second time.
Another torpedo.
The quake caught the girl unprepared, and she fell. Oh, come on, man!
Right into Junpei's arms.
Come on, man!
Junpei leapt to catch her and accidentally squeezed her
or so
chest.
he thought. Yeah. Butter boobs. What do we think? Hi. Her face was far closer than it should have been, mere inches from his own. You look dazed, girl. What's going on? He was flat on his back, and she had landed squarely on top of him. The girl seemed as confused as he did, and her face suggested she still hadn't fully recovered from seeing him. For a moment that seemed to stretch for a very long time, they stared at one another. The ship stopped shaking. Everything was quiet. Water could be heard from the bottom of the ship, lapping faintly at walls and ceilings, but eventually that faded as well. The silence was complete, a thick, muffling blanket. At last, the girl opened her mouth.
Oh my gosh, is that you, Jumpy?
Oh, I hate this so much.
Jumpy?
Jumpy.
I'm just highly amused that Pete got all 3 female characters.
It is funny.
Yeah. Jumpy. Jumpy. Her words echoed through Junpei's head, and suddenly his memory returned. Were they like childhood friends and they haven't seen each other?
That
in a long
sounds
time?
most likely with a nickname like Jumpy.
Yeah. Akane? You look
She's
exactly the same as you
identical,
always
yeah.
have. Spaced out and slack-jawed.
Yeah.
Same
like
face.
you've just been hit in the head.
Like there's a switch in the back. You just click and you ha. Why hadn't he realized it before? The girl was Akane Kurashiki. I don't know where the emphasis would go on that. Kurashiki. She and Junpei had been friends in childhood. They'd gone to elementary school together for 6 years. Yep. But what was she doing on the ship? Her soft eyes were only inches away from his own. Just,
Make out time.
don't blink too hard. You might accidentally put their eye out. He could feel the warmth of her face. Huh?
On his face.
Yeah.
Faces radiate heat.
They do. Feelings he'd thought long forgotten began to work their way to the surface. He could feel his face heating up. At that moment, a speaker crackled to life, and a cold, eerie voice filled the room. It's time for the evil teddy bear moment.
Yep.
Welcome aboard. I welcome you all from the bottom of my heart to this, my vessel.
With the voice's invasion, the spell between Junpei and Akane was broken, and all hints of burgeoning romance instantly forgotten. I don't know if I'd call it burgeoning romance so more as like shock, I guess.
I mean, he mentioned feelings long forgotten and such.
Sure, but
Your
elementary
elementary school crush. Yep.
Yeah.
I think I remember about 3 names of anybody from elementary school.
Well, just because you didn't have an elementary school romance.
I didn't have an elementary school romance. I did have a crush.
Yeah, I had a crush or two. And like I don't
And
remember
them
any
falling
of their
on
names.
you at age 16 wouldn't have rekindled your feelings?
Let's be real. As a 16-year-old boy, nearly any girl falling onto me would kindle something.
Yeah, boy.
I can't say that it would be a nostalgically I remember like moment that would first go through my brain.
My penis.
A body close to my body.
Oh! They hurriedly untangled themselves from one another and struggled to their feet. Their 7 companions had heard the voice as well, and many of their faces had gone pale. They looked around frantically, desperate to locate the source of the voice.
Speakers.
Yeah, right. At last they found it. A speaker set in the ceiling. Okay.
I am Zero, the captain of this ship.
Oh, that's why it sank.
I am also the person who invited you here.
I used to know the name of the actual captain of the Titanic. I don't remember. I think it was like John or James or something. I forget.
Yeah, I agree. Nerd.
I was a big Titanic buff for a while. The voice was harsh, obscured. Yeah, well, that's fine. The voice was harsh, obscured occasionally by the crackle of static. But Junpei recognized it. How could he have forgotten it?
Gas mask.
Is
bitch.
he gonna? Are we gonna quote? Are we gonna get the lines? How many do we think we're gonna get?
Jesus Christ!
1, 2, or
please
3?
no.
We're going to see the whole thing again.
I think we're gonna get all 3. It was the same voice he'd heard from the man in the gas mask. Oh, we got none! Amazing, they held back. Hey, asshole! What the hell is this? Come on out here! I want to get a look at you!
What do you mean to do to us?
I mean to have you participate in a game. Some of you I know are familiar with this game.
Really?
The Nonary Game.
Some of them are familiar with this?
Well, he was already
It
told.
is a game where you put your life on the line.
God, he's just gonna say it again, or they're just gonna say it again.
Nonary Game?
What the hell's that?
We've done wonderful with the voices.
Hey,
The voice
we're
continued.
trying.
Implacable. Implacable?
Implacable.
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 The rules of the Nonary Game can be found upon your persons.
We tattooed them onto
Everybody
the back
strip,
of the mountain.
bitch.
Everybody take everything off.
There are simple rules. Read them.
The first Pokemon you see on any route is the only one you may catch.
If a Pokemon gets to 0 health points, it's dead.
And must be discarded.
Nonary Game?
Hey, there's something in my pocket. Check this out.
Pulls out dick.
Just, yeah, boom, like, whoa, hey, whoa. Silver reached into his pocket and pulled out a small slip of paper.
Yeah.
The rest of them reached into their own pockets and pulled out similar slips of paper.
How did we not find this when searching the room earlier?
We didn't search ourselves.
We will call them it looks like it says dismembered hours.
I think
The
it's
doors in front
numbered
of you
doors.
are a pair of the same.
I think
Oh,
we're
yeah,
gonna get
numbered
a
doors.
closer up, baby.
No, I know that. It's just like, I'm fascinated by the fact that it is literally, I think, actually just the
Yes,
rules
I
printed
did
on
think they
there.
actually did it.
Junpei followed suit and dug into the pocket of his pants. He felt the telltale crumple of paper, slightly damp from his earlier ordeal. How did I miss this? How did Junpei miss this if he was actively pulling paper out of his pockets already?
That's what I was saying. It's like, I don't understand.
It was not yet the foretold time.
Yeah. Hey, I got one too.
Then it would seem Zero has seen fit to grace us each with a letter. Would you mind terribly reading it to us, young man?
Are you unable to read?
Yeah, what?
Some old people have bad eyes.
That's
Maybe
true.
he doesn't have his reading glasses.
His request had been delivered to Junpei, who, after a short moment of surprise, did as he'd been asked. On this ship, you will find a handful of doors emblazoned with numbers. Okay, so the texture that was used for the paper was like the English text used for the Japanese version of the game, and this is the actual localized text that they did not update the graphic for, I would imagine.
Interesting.
Yeah, it definitely was not. This is a little different.
Yeah.
We will call them numbered doors.
I guess that part literally was in there, so maybe we just lost the top line there. The doors in front of you are a pair of the same. Okay, no, it is actually the exact same wording.
This letter is meant to be found while you're on this deck.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. The key to opening these numbered doors are the... Oh, that's true, yeah. So what would have happened if, I guess, whoever didn't make it to C
Here,
deck?
now, yeah.
B deck? C deck would have, yeah.
This is B deck.
Is it still B deck?
5 and 4
Yeah.
are on B deck.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. The key to opening these numbered doors are the numbered bracelets that
Those
each
did
of
look
you
a little
possess.
bit more beep reader.
Should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door, the door will open. Are we going to reach a point where there's, we're not going to get to it today here, but, I assume that near the end of the game there's going to be a door that just has a 0 on it. And you can't get there because the only digital route that can get through a 0 door would be a 0. Because anything else is going to be 1 to 9.
That's cruel.
Yeah. Only those who have opened the door may pass through. There are, however, limits. Only 3 to 5 people can pass through one
I was
numbered
going to
door.
say, so what's stopping us from just beeping the 5 door?
Yeah. All those who enter must leave, and all who enter must contribute. Huh? Okay. Bracelet, Junpei figured, had to mean the bulky thing on his wrist. He glanced around. It looked like everyone else had one as well, and had come to much the same conclusion. The purpose of the game is simple. Leave this ship alive. It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9. Because 9 would be... Oh, if it's 3 to 5, that actually gets trickier for 9. Because if you could do 1 or 2, then everybody can get out. So long as they're able to, like, go through
Pair
in
up
pairs
properly,
and,
yeah.
Junpei had reached the end of the letter. There was a long moment of silence, and the speaker crackled to life once more.
There is one last thing I must tell you. As you have no doubt surmised, this ship has begun to sink.
Yep.
On April 14th,
Motherfucker.
1912, the famous ocean liner Titanic crashed into an iceberg.
Excuse me, Zero, are these fictitious events we're referring to now, or... Oh my god. They really are leaning into it, though, yeah.
After remaining afloat for 2 hours and 40 minutes, it sank beneath the waters of the North Atlantic. I will give you more time. 9 hours.
Great.
That is the time you will be given to make your escape.
I wonder if the game counts it in 9 real hours, because we've been burning a lot of time here.
And it's not even our fault.
True. The voice finished, and the speaker went silent.
Mostly.
The sound of a bell tolling echoed through the hall. It came from the dance... Oh, maybe 9 hours starts now. It came from the dance hall adjacent to the stairwell. It took those assembled on the stairs mere moments to trace the sound to an antique clock embedded in the wall. 7, 8, 9.
Do they just not want to do all 9 bell tolls?
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
The 10th never came, so 6 a.m. We're doing 5 nights on the Titanic. 9 hours at...
I meant the
John
time was
Jacob
9
Astor's.
o'clock. Are we
Time
counting backwards? What's happening?
All right. Most likely 9 o'clock in the evening. Yeah, we have till
So
6
you have
a.m.
until 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Or time is going backwards.
Or that, yeah. When Junpei had peered out the window of his cell, he'd seen nothing but blackness. It had to be nighttime.
No, you were underwater.
Yeah, that too, yeah. If that was the case, then they would need to escape by 6 a.m. the following day.
Now it is time.
No, 9 hours we had, you said.
Let our game begin. I wish you all the best of luck.
The speaker went silent and did not speak again. Alright. Silver yelled at the speaker with language coarse enough to embarrass a sailor, but the rest of Junpei's companions were silent, deep in thought. Junpei, too, was consumed by his thoughts. There was a great deal he didn't understand. No shit. Who was Zero? What was the Nonary Game?
Okay, that one was just explained.
Yeah. Why had he chosen to make them a part of it? Was he a criminal who took delight in playing with his victims?
Also, kind of not relevant at this moment in time.
Not
but-
really the important part. Or did he have some other purpose? And why had Junpei been chosen as part of this insane game? Why
Plus your childhood friendship,
Yeah.
girl.
Why had any of them been chosen? But one question was foremost in his mind. How do we get out of here?
Why girl, yeah.
Akane. Oh, that's the most important part right now, dude?
Most importantly, why
He's
is there
thinking with
one
his
person
dick.
that I know?
They hadn't seen one another since elementary school. Why had she appeared now? Coincidence? No, that seemed impossible. There had to be a reason. He didn't know what it might be, but there had to be a reason.
Very well.
The lion's voice seemed oddly loud in the silence.
Standing around here won't do us any good. Best we get moving, don't you think?
Get moving.
Are you planning to open the numbered doors? Hey, wait! Don't tell me you're actually going to do what this Zero says.
No, that's not what I mean.
The lion shook his head, mildly annoyed.
I'm saying let's find another way. After all, we haven't really examined this place yet.
What? Even the narrator.
Yeah. Oop.
I say,
It's
at
been
least
5, 20.
Oh, boy. Their separate investigations finished, all 9 people returned to where they had left one another.
Well, I guess we got to do the doors.
Yeah, right? The result of all their work was nothing. They were completely sealed in. Their hard work had not gone completely to waste, however. They had learned a number of things as they'd scoured parts of the ship they could reach.
Maybe 9 things?
Perhaps each of them, yeah. If each of them brings back one thing for show and tell. It seemed as that they were confined to decks A through C. C deck was as far down as they'd be able to go, however. The reason being, Junpei's an idiot. That D deck was completely submerged. Strangely, however, the water had risen no higher than D deck.
Interesting.
Convenient. The flow seemed to have stopped somehow, as evidenced by the surface of the water on D deck, which was as smooth as glass.
To be fair, if it was just underneath the height of the window, it would be smooth. It would just be slowly rising.
Yeah. Prince knelt down and gently drew his hand across it. Perhaps this Zero fellow has used some sort of remote control to seal a watertight door lower down. He said that our time limit was 9 hours. In other words, this water won't rise for 9 hours.
No.
Then you saying we won't sink till then? This voice has wandered
leaps.
wildly.
Well, that may be a little too optimistic. No point to wishful thinking. I think your deduction is already wishful thinking. There were 3 metal doors on C deck. A single door stood off to the side with 2 more on the wall facing the central staircase. They don't have numbers on them. Yeah. None of them had numbers or verification devices. They do have keyholes, though. They were, however, locked like the other doors. No matter how much they pushed and shoved, the doors refused to move. The Mountain and the Lion threw themselves against them a few times, but to no avail. The door in the back had a keyhole. Just above it was a strange mark in the shape of a circle surrounding a dot.
It's an eyeball.
Kind of looks like one, yeah. There were 2 other doors on C deck as well, but it was clear they were elevators, as each had a button next to it with an upside-down triangle. They tried pushing the button. No response. Apparently, there was no power running to the elevators.
Well, and those are elevators down.
Yeah, I was going to say, if it's upside-down triangle, I'm not going to be able to do much with that anyway. To the left of the elevator doors was a card reader with a... Oh, what symbol is that?
Jupiter?
Is that Jupiter?
I think
Maybe?
so. It's Jupiter or Saturn. They're very similar.
I wonder if we're meant to match which planet in order it is. The card reader also had a strange mark on it. It looked like a lowercase h with a dash drawn across the upper stem of the h. That's literally how I was about to describe it.
That'd be how I'd describe it.
Yeah. Junpei stared at it for a while. Oh, the game told us.
Oh, it's Saturn. Okay.
Okay, you were close.
Is that 6 then?
Oh yeah, Jupiter looks like stylized 24.
It's
Oh, yeah,
Mercury,
yeah. I know what you're
Venus,
talking about.
Earth.
Also, the circle with the dot in his is like
The sun.
Is that the sun? I was gonna say, is that the sun? Because I think that's also
Circle
the.
with dot is sun.
I think that's also
okay, yeah.
occasionally used as a symbol for either hydrogen or helium as well.
Hydrogen.
Yeah.
1 proton.
Which
One
does,
electron.
Which might be our zero door, our mythical zero door potentially. It's an astrological symbol. Then the mark on the other door, I think that was the sun symbol. Yeah, there we go. Okay. They had seen the same symbols on A deck. There was a door on either side of the stairs. The one on the left had a keyhole with a similar symbol engraved on it.
That one's Earth.
Okay. Earth symbol, so probably 3. Horizontal lines symbolize the equator. We don't need the equator and the prime meridian. It's cool.
Now.
Like, it's nice to know, but not very useful here. The music is a little bit Ace Attorney-like, too. Junpei looked up at the ceiling. There was a great circle cut in it, perhaps for a skylight or a glass dome, but filled with a gargantuan metal plate. It's entirely possible that we're not on the ocean, too. We could be in a structure.
Yeah, I was like, he could be fucking with us.
Yeah. The metal looked very solid. Anything short of an explosive charge was unlikely to damage it. There were several windows along both sides of the ship, or at least there had been. They
Also
too were covered with
sealed,
metal plates, yeah. In other words...
Sealed in, bitch.
Yep. We're trapped. All the exits go nowhere. Junpei was not happy. The girl with pink hair spoke up.
Well, I'm sure they go somewhere. We just can't open them. I guess she's Mickey now.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Then the mountain spoke.
You don't know that. For all we know, they just open into walls or take us in circles.
The prince did not agree. No, I'm sure they go somewhere. Otherwise, what point would there be? The narrator doesn't have to tell us the emotion that's going into the next line of real dialogue. And we can open them. Well, 2 of them at least. Uh-huh.
Indeed, indeed.
You mean the numbered doors? They really are, like, front-loading an awful lot of, like, description here.
Unnecessarily, in my opinion.
In some
for a lot
cases,
of it.
yeah, I would say so.
Not everything. But
Not everything, but there's definitely a certain amount of, like, yes, we've seen the doors several times now. All eyes turned toward the doors with numbers on them. The atmosphere in the room grew tense. I think this is you.
Hey, wait a minute. I think I said this earlier, but I don't think we should do that.
The dancer
Where
moved
else are you gonna go, though, girl?
All right.
Like, I understand your general argument, but what else?
Like, play the game or wait to die.
Yeah, right.
Like,
You'll drown in 9 hours, so.
Like, look for something else for a solution. Yes, great
Yeah.
call. But, like, you haven't found one, so...
Yeah, you gotta start doing something. The dancer moved in front of the doors as if to block them.
We'd have to be crazy to open these doors.
We'd have to be crazy not to try.
Right, you don't even know what's behind them.
Yeah.
If we're doing that, we're doing exactly what Zero wants us to do.
Okay. The alternative, though, is what? Suddenly, everyone began to speak at once.
I just, like, in Danganronpa, at least it's a straight-up murder game. And even then, people are still like, I mean, all right. Like, this is like, just open some doors. Like, and she's like, no, how dare.
Yeah, it's like,
Just
all right,
wild.
if you want to hang out, then go for it. Wow, that's basically one of everyone. They just decided not to bring up their faces for them at all.
Yep.
The clamor of voices made it next to impossible to determine who was saying what. Oh, okay.
That's the whole point, yeah.
Their arguments grew more and more intense until people were shouting and screaming at one another. I'm looking for a point for us to, like, detach here, but we're, like, actively still in the middle of the same cutscene we've been in for, like, half an hour now. Junpei had remained silent, but at last he could take no more. Hey! Shut up! They fell silent, and all eyes turned to Junpei. He felt each stare burning into him, but he refused to flinch. This is just like one of my video games!
You're not, like, naturally the character who looks like they'd take charge in the group of 9.
He's also noticeably tired looking compared with everybody else, too.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ, fuck this shit.
I feel like Lion makes the most sense as, like, the natural leader of this group in terms of, like, who would appear to be the one in charge.
The actual adult.
The kind of person who would assume that kind of role.
Yeah, assume the role, measure
He
the
has been sort of trying.
Yeah. Before we try and decide where we're going to go, there's something else we ought to do. Figure out why Akane's here.
What's that?
We need to exchange information. I was kind of wondering
Mickey,
at what point they would start exchanging
Talking.
names. We don't know anything about each other. I want to know who you guys are. Who you are, where you came from, why you ended up here. Don't tell me you aren't curious, too. They were silent. Some of them looked the other way, or bit their lip, or crossed their arms and stared at the ceiling. But one of them spoke up. It was Akane, so the least useful person to talk. Oh, okay.
I agree.
I thought she was like, well, I'm Akane. It's like, cool, great.
I think Junpei is right.
Oh, don't do that.
Poor boy.
Don't do that. There will be people in this room that will make fun of us for the rest of the game now.
Jumpy?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about him. I just call him Junpei. His name is Junpei.
She pointed toward Junpei.
We're childhood friends. We went to the same elementary school.
Wait, stop. Don't tell us stuff we didn't ask you about.
I'm allergic to that.
Zero's probably watching us right now.
And do you think Zero doesn't know stuff about
Yeah.
you when they were able to kidnap you and bring you here?
Right?
What are you gonna do if he's listening in?
The exact same thing we'll do if he's not.
Would that be bad?
Hell yeah, it would. We don't know how much that bastard knows about us. Maybe he just picked a bunch of random people to kidnap.
Did he pick you? Did he kidnap you from inside your home? Because if that's
To
the
be
case,
fair, that could
probably
still
not
be
random.
random.
It could be,
Breaking and entering is not really that hard.
but
If that is the case, then it'd be dangerous for us to let him know too much.
I guess.
Dangerous seems like a strong word.
Yeah.
But if Zero knows who we are, he could go after our families.
If he's got access to your home while you're gone, that would be pretty easy to figure out too.
Maybe he'd tell us he had him to get us to do stuff, you know?
But we still need to know what our names are.
I mean,
It's going to be hard to talk to each other if we don't have names. Mountain.
All right.
alright, then why don't we have code names?
Good news, everybody.
I came up with
God
code names
damn
for
it.
all of you.
Hope you don't hate these code names I've decided you all are now.
Except for Akane, because she's already answered.
To him, apparently, it seemed like the obvious solution.
Code names?
Yeah, we'll each pick some. Like, I'll be 7.
What a great code name.
Is that because that's
I guess
what's on your
7
wrist?
is on his
Nope,
watch.
my number's 3.
7 has 3, 3 has 8.
Yeah. 7? Why are you 7? Seemed a fair question.
Come
Seems
on,
an
bud.
obvious
It
question.
seems an obvious, right?
The mountain stuck out his left arm.
Because this
Dude
bracelet number says 7.
Dude looks like he's got so many extra knuckles for
I
some
know,
reason.
right?
He
But
doesn't.
there's 4, but yeah.
Something about the way his hand is drawn makes it feel like he's got like 6 of them.
I see what you're talking about.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, that's a good idea. He smirked. Useless.
He's squeezing his fist, and that makes these 2 extra pucker points.
I like how he's like, that makes sense, does a completely different
right.
thing.
All right, I'm going to be Santa.
Yeah. I'm going to be Santa. Any of you chumps know Japanese? No? Well, here's the thing we added for the English localization. Well, San means 3, so I'll be Santa. You know, like Santa
Weeb.
Claus. Fits, don't you think?
Yeah, you're definitely a big,
Then
fat,
your
bearded,
bracelet
jolly
number.
man.
Oh, my God. Yeah, it's got a 3 on it. Good job, Grandpa. Okay. Clip your nails, man. What's going on there? Just like the mountain had done, Silver thrust out his left hand.
Such a narrow tip to that thumb.
All right. Sure enough, the face of his bracelet read 3.
Or
Very
E,
well, then.
Or M.
Yeah, or W.
I'll go next, shall I? My bracelet number is 1.
So you
Okay.
can call me boss.
Given that, I think Ace seems appropriate.
Sure.
I'll be Lotus then, as I'm sure you all know it has 8 petals.
Oh, I was going to go with 4, not 8.
I knew it was 8 when I said Lotus before it loaded in, because I'm a nerd. Which means, of course, that my bracelet number is 8.
Okay. I would appreciate it if you would call me Snake.
6?
Because I
5.
want to be sure.
No, we're
5
5.
Junpei.
I want to be sure that no one can entrust me inherently. Snake. What would be good? 1, maybe? Oh no, we just did 1.
Yes,
One
I'm
is
betting
Ace.
6.
So I was thinking it was going to be because it's squiggly, so maybe he's got the
Yeah.
2.
Maybe 2. Okay, there we
Yeah.
go.
Damn it, you're right, yeah.
My bracelet number is 2. Since Ace has chosen cards, I choose dice. Snake Eyes, clearly, which is particularly relevant given that I am blind. Okay, is blind. Snake Eyes for anybody who's not aware somehow would be 2 1s on separate dice.
On a pair of D's 6.
Yes. I
Deeces.
think I want to say if you're playing craps, then Snake Eyes will always lose.
Yes.
Yeah. They got a bunch of nicknames for shit. Boxcars is 2 6s. Shit like that. Blind? Really? Hey, Junpei. Step back a little bit, buddy. He kept his eyes closed
Yeah,
during
I
their
was
entire
gonna say.
ordeal, which had suggested something strange. Hey, man. But to hear it said so casually, it was fucking...
Talking about your disability?
Yeah.
Casual
How
conversation?
dare.
I guess it's the year 2009. It was something of a surprise. Everyone seemed a little nervous at the prince's proclamation. But no... Really? But no one
Weird.
seemed to know how to react to it. How about like, oh, okay, dude. There was one person, however, who didn't seem to be surprised in the least. The girl with pink hair.
Who told him that he had a 2?
Yeah.
I want to be Clover.
And also was like helping him lead him
clover.
around.
Yeah.
My number's 4.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Right?
Looking almost bored, she held out her left hand. Yup, that sure is a 4. The face of her bracelet showed the number 4. They'd come around to Junpei. He held out his bracelet. All right, my number's 5, so my code name is going to be... I mean, everybody knows you're Junpei now. Why have one? Yeah, Jumpy, right? It's not like... Oh, this is...
Why have one? It's not like there's any point to it now.
Akane gave you away, bitch.
The dancer cut him off in mid-sentence.
I mean, we all know your name already. You're Junpei.
Oh.
I don't get a cool
They
name.
all
they-
nodded.
Everybody nodded. Akane stepped forward nervously. All right.
Then you should all call me by my name too, because I mean, it doesn't seem fair to Jumpy.
That was
Oh, sorry.
Mountain. It's
Yeah.
okay.
You're thinking it's not cool for you to hide your name after you told us his? Akane fidgeted awkwardly. Junpei decided he had to do something. What's your bracelet number?
It's 6.
Okay. She hesitated for a moment, then held out her left hand.
That could
As
be an
she-
upside down 9.
Yeah, right? As
Dun,
she
dun,
claimed,
dun.
the bracelet's face showed a 6. Junpei looked at it for a moment and thought. All right, then, why don't we call you June?
What?
To match with Junpei. haha.
June?
6 month. Yeah, you know, it's the 6th month of the year. So you're June.
Jumpy.
Akane kneaded her hands and looked up at Junpei, uncertain. He smiled back at her reassuringly. Are you good with that? She thought about it for a few more minutes, then seemed to come to a decision and gave Junpei a small nod. Did we miss anybody? I don't remember. Did we get a 9?
I don't think
We got a 1, 2. Did we get a 3?
3 was silver.
Oh, yes, Santa. We got 4, 5,
Clover.
6, 8. Did we get
I
a
don't
7
remember
or a
7.
9?
Well, he's going to run over them quickly in his head, so we'll
all right.
find out.
1 was Ace. 2 was Snake. 3 was Santa. 4 was Clover. 5 was Junpei's number. Akane was 6, and Junpei had given her the codename of June. Oh,
right,
7
Mountain
was 7.
7.
Yeah. And 8 was Lotus. Okay, so we did skip somebody then.
9 being...
Which one was it? Was it... Because we've done all the girls. Done Junpei, done Silver. Was it one of the
The
people that
nerd.
I did?
The nerd
The
guy.
nerd
Oh,
that
yeah.
hasn't spoken.
He hasn't spoken at all yet.
Is he even here right now? That meant that 8 of them, including Junpei, had revealed their bracelet numbers, but there was still one person left.
He hasn't been voiced.
He was the man with glasses and hair like a bird's nest. He hadn't said anything since they'd met on the stairs, and he didn't look like the sort of person who was inclined to conversation.
He didn't say anything when you met at the stairs. Never mind since.
Yeah. His skin was pale, his breathing was heavy, and he was soaked with nervous sweat. His behavior seemed very suspicious, or perhaps simply emotionally unstable. Yo, man. It was difficult to tell. Whatever the case, it seemed clear that he had only a fingertip's worth of a grip on his sanity.
Well, it's very likely for him to be 0 if anybody insert in here is 0. Because,
Yeah, just because not speaking would,
well, in the digital root,
yeah.
adding 9 to anything just wraps you back around to the same
Yeah,
digital
9
root.
and 0 would be functionally the same digit when it comes to digital roots.
Well, yeah, with the exception of 0 being able to go through a 0 door,
Yeah.
and 9 only being able to go through the same door as any
Somebody
group.
else. Yeah, 9 is not able to contribute to the... Neither 9 nor 0 would be able to contribute to a digital root.
Or to changing a digital root.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The girl with pink hair, Clover, walked up to him slowly.
Hey,
Put her hands on her
buddy.
hips and eyed him suspiciously.
What number are you?
Process
didn't
of
answer.
elimination, baby. Process of
yeah.
elimination.
His bloodshot eyes twitched from person to person, and his breath came in hot pants.
Yeah, boy.
It's interesting that your breath is coming out wearing hot pants.
Oh, no, not coming out wearing hot pants. Came in hot pants.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
boy.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
The man licked his dry lips with a shaking tongue and spoke with a voice like old paper. I don't remember which of you was supposed to do this one.
Is it on you? I've voiced
Who was the most recent
3
addition?
people?
I don't know if I voiced that.
I have
did
3 girls.
I did Junpei. Oh, I've got Junpei, Silver, and Prince. So I think this is one of yours. You've got Mountain Lion.
And
You got-
0.
Oh, and 0. But for our
I guess
main
that
9,
means, yeah, we're off
it'd
by
be you.
1. All right. Isn't it obvious? There are 9 people here. And you know how numbers 1 through 8 are. I'm the only one left.
So you're 9?
Yeah.
Show us. He extended a trembling arm. Okay. The bracelet did indeed say 9. Clover looked at it contemptuously.
What's your code name?
Code name?
9.
What do you want us to call you? We all made up names. You should too.
I don't need one.
Why not?
Because I'm not going to stay here
Oh, boy.
with you.
He took a shuddering breath and exhaled. Clover looked at him with something very like disgust.
You've got some sort of plan?
I do.
Yeah, what's that?
Before I hit
Get
the A
myself
button,
killed first.
I was going to say, I'm so nervous because 9 is useless for digital roots that the guy is literally about to just kill himself.
I mean, classic Danganronpa style. Somebody dies immediately.
Yeah.
You sure you want to know?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's absolutely about to go and do this.
Yeah.
All right. Let me show you.
Oh,
Bam!
I'm going to do this.
oh, no.
Aye!
Oh, geez. Okay.
Heyo?
By the time they realized what he was doing, it was too late to stop
I'm
him.
going to grope someone.
The man's body moved like a snake's. No, that's the other guy. In the blink of an eye, he had slid around behind her and wrapped his arm around her waist. Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? Silver, Santa, having 2 sets of names really fucked this up. Leapt forward toward Clover and the 9th man. He was halfway there when...
Stay back.
Suddenly, the man's hand dove into his pocket. Yeah.
Yeah, he had a knife. We had a towel.
Yeah, right. It came back out with a knife, a pocket knife. He held it to Clover's pale, quivering neck. I don't like that description at all.
Pocket knife.
Yeah, pocket knife.
No space, yeah. If you get any closer, I'll cut her open.
Santa skidded to a halt. He snarled at the scrawny man with the knife and gritted his teeth.
Yeah, that's right.
The man's smile was neither friendly nor reassuring.
Well, yeah.
Sweat poured down his neck, soaking the collar of his shirt.
It'd be really hard to give a friendly, reassuring smile while holding a knife to somebody.
No kidding. Clover, are you all right? The prince, Snake's voice. See, if they keep doing this, though, there's no point to the code names. Sounded oddly concerned.
Well, you still have your own internal monologue code names for them
I
that
guess.
you came up with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Her voice shook, making her words even less convincing. What the hell are you trying to do?
I had told you. This is my plan.
This is, Lion, I
Oh,
believe.
no, this is Mountain.
Oh, it's Mountain.
What are you gonna do to her, you sick son of a bitch?
Right, the one who has no imagination.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do anything to her. If she just does what I tell her to, I'll let her go.
Oh, what was her number again? 4?
4.
You need 3 to 5 people to get through any doors, though. So, like, this isn't going to work.
Yeah, that was my thought, was the door thing.
Yeah. He started to move backwards slowly, keeping his grip on Clover. Keeping their distance, Junpei and the others followed. Eventually, the man reached the wall. He gave a start as his back touched it, then glanced around quickly and spoke.
Verify.
Huh?
The left. Look up on your left. Did you see the device on the wall? Place your hand on the scanner panel, the round part.
What if I don't?
He's going to cut your hand off. The man's nostrils flared and he looked like he was about to choke.
Are you an idiot? What do you think? I could slit your throat right now. I'll kill you if I have to. All I need is your bracelet.
Yeah.
Just do it. Do it now.
He pressed the knife against Clover's neck, hard. Slowly, she stretched her left hand out toward the device. Her back was to it, and she had to feel around for a moment before she found the circular panel. It made a cold electronic noise, and on the display above her hand, an asterisk appeared. So that's how it works, Junpei thought to himself. By placing one's palm on what the ninth man called the scanner panel, the user's bracelet would be entered into the device.
Jesus Christ.
Sarah?
Oh, sorry.
Should you total the number on your numbered bracelets and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door, the door will open.
Junpei shifted his eyes to the door itself. The number on it was 5. So,
well,
which
then
means
they
that we
fucked
needed
it. They're going to need
ace.
at least ace, yeah.
Yeah. The ninth man seemed to know a little more about the device's operation than he should. How had he known exactly what to do?
Good,
He'd done the
good,
game
you're
before.
done.
Yeah, he might. Yeah, I guess that's probably why he's freaking out so much that he did it once and he's like, fuck.
Next.
His bloodshot eyes crept from person to person until finally they stopped on the lion, Ace.
You, right? You're the one with the number 1 bracelet, right? Yes, I am. So? Then you're next. Just verify your number like this little brat did. What are you doing? To do it. Don't you care what happens to her?
Okay, but you're going to be stuck
okay.
with those two
Calm
Yeah.
down.
with you, because everybody has to go through the door.
Yeah. Ace held up his hands, palms out. The ninth man jerked his chin toward the device. Huh? Slowly, cautiously. Oh,
You
he,
ever pointed with your
gestured.
face?
Yeah.
Cautiously, Ace moved toward the device. After what seemed like an agonizing eternity, he reached it.
Now, verify.
Ace nodded and placed his hand on the scanner panel. The device beeped again, and a second asterisk appeared. Now the device had Clover and Ace's numbers, 4 and 1. 4 plus 1 equals 5. Yeah, thank you! The same as the number written on the door, but it wouldn't open just yet. Oh my god, we know!
Only 3 or 5 people can pass through one numbered door.
The door needed at least one more person. Who would that be? We're all bad at
I'm
math.
just gonna slap someone. Get back!
His voice shook, but the knife he held to Clover's throat made his words a command. Ace took 2, then 3 steps back.
No, further. More than that. Go all the way back.
Slowly, Ace did what he was told. The ninth man's lips curled into a cruel, twisted smile. That was when Junpei understood his plan. Clover's 4 and Ace's 1 add to the ninth man's 9. 4 plus 1, yeah, we know. In other words,
But thank God you were all so cooperative. Now I can get out of this nightmare.
He pressed his own hand against the scanner
He's
panel.
going to force them away. He's going to go through the door on his own. That's going to not satisfy the conditions, and he's going to die.
Probably, yeah. A third asterisk appeared on the screen. He dropped his hand to the lever on the side of the device and pulled. All right.
Very ominous.
The door opened with a heavy metallic groan. He let go of Clover. Wait! Junpei leapt toward the ninth man, but he wasn't fast enough. The man shoved Clover. And hopped through the door.
Bye, bitches.
You right?
Yeah, I take that. Okay, have a good one, guys. I'm going off ahead now. Well then, goodbye.
He raised his hand and waved, a twisted smirk on his face. Then he was gone.
Okay, but it wouldn't be that hard for people to get their shit together and follow him.
Not to mention, if he's not dead, how much further does he expect to be able to get if, like, there's other doors and shit?
Right?
Then he was gone. The door ground shut with a dull clang of metal on metal. Clover, are you all right? Snake ran to Clover's side as she lay on the floor.
Yeah, I'm fine.
She climbed unsteadily to her feet, and once there, leaned heavily on Snake's shoulder for support. Junpei ran to the door. The others followed him.
Just, 347 again? Like, that's...
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Do the math. Fuck's sake.
Right? Several pairs of hands grabbed hold of the handles and pulled. They grunted and strained. Are you for real right now, guys?
I believe that they can split up the group of 8 in such a way that they can get through the 4 door.
Probably, yeah.
In 2 groups.
That seems about right. They should be able to do that.
Only if
Shit,
they
it won't
can do
budge.
math, which I'm not sure I believe at this moment in
Whatever,
time.
the screen does math for them.
That's true, yeah. That was when Lotus, the dancer, spoke. Her voice was quiet.
Do you hear something?
Like what?
Like 9 dying.
Yeah.
Some sort of beeping.
Oh, is it gonna like shink and like? Are we doing Suicide Squad shit here? The bracelet is gonna be the thing that kills, a little mini nuke kind of style deal.
Exploder.
Junpei pressed his ear against the cold metal of the door. The others did the same.
We're all listening at the 5 door.
It
Yep,
did
I
beep
hear
when
it
he was
now.
standing in the room too.
You're right, I can hear it too.
As he was standing in the door, it was beeping gently as well, and I'm wondering if that's the bracelets doing something. What is it? Then they heard something else. Splat.
Screaming.
It was the ninth man.
Shit! Why isn't it stopping? God damn it! You lied!
No, he didn't.
Lied.
I wonder if he was told something else.
Yeah.
This wasn't supposed to happen. This is wrong. This is wrong!
His voice shook with fear. Safe on the outside, they stepped back from the door and looked at one another.
What is happening in there?
Oop.
Oh, open the door! Please! I'm begging. Help me! Please get me out of here! Get me out of here!
Junpei grabbed hold of the device. He slammed his hand on the scanner panel. Nothing happened because the room is actively doing something right now.
It says engaged.
It did say that, so only 3 to 5 people can go in. They have to leave before somebody else can go in. So now the door is like, well, you've engaged a thing, so this is going to run its course before anybody else is allowed in. Why didn't it register him? He looked at the display where the asterisk had shown up. It said engaged. Oh, he's going to get married.
Oh my god, there's no time left. Listen, I was lied to. He lied to me. He put me in here. It was him. He killed me. It was him.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, that sure sounded like an explosion. Beep got louder right before, too. The explosion rocked the room. Instinctively, they ducked, then stood up slowly when they realized there was no danger. No one spoke. Silence filled the room. In that silence, the electronic tone that echoed across the room sounded as loud as a gunshot. All eyes turned toward it. Yeah. It had come from the device mounted next to the door. The display changed from engaged to vacant.
Let's see if we can open it.
Yeah, you're in a hurry to get in there? 7, the mountain swallowed hard. Yo, bro. Junpei nodded and placed his hand on the scanner panel. Well, that's not... Oh, okay, no, there should be any pair of people, then, that could more or less get in there. Right asterisk
The
on the
2
LCD panel.
and the 7, that works.
Yeah, any pair that totals 9 will get you in. The device had registered Junpei's bracelet number 5. His was not enough, however. At least 2 more people were needed. Junpei asked, which pair? Oh, and we're already able to choose.
Oh, fascinating.
I think this probably makes the most sense as the spot for us to
Break?
save our game, for one.
Yep.
And probably call it there. I was fully expecting this to be like maybe an hour, and we are
more
now
like
an
2.
hour and 40 minutes.
Oh boy.
So at some point, I'm sure that we will come back to this. I find this. I'm a big visual novel fan, and this is very intriguing to me as like just a plot line and stuff.
I think I would lean towards Snake and 7 personally as set.
Yeah,
but,
you think so? Yeah.
Out of these 3 options, Lotus seems a little useless. I like Ace, but Lotus seems a little useless.
Yeah.
And I still don't know what the fuck's going on with June.
That's
and
fair.
Santa also seems like the type to just be more like, nah.
June, your
and
childhood
not
friend.
help. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. June seems like a possible asset. Santa seems like potentially an impediment.
Seems like he'd be no use.
I just don't know if
He
I
might be no use.
trust June's story is all I'm trying to get
That's
at,
fair
I guess.
too. Yeah.
So I would rather have Ace and Snake in many ways.
It's funny
but
because
that's
you
not
should
an
also be able to
option.
pick 2 pairs.
Yes, right?
Yeah.
We
Because
should
these
be able
are
to
the
get up to
pairings of
5.
9, so we should be able to get 2
we can
of
get-
these pairs with us.
Not to mention the other 3 that are left behind could even do exploring on their own if they so desired.
Well, I mean, the issue is that like us plus any of these pairs gets through the 5 door, but the other 4 people do not activate the 4 door. They add up to 9 twice.
It's true. There's a few combos that they could get, like Ace and Santa, and because that's just 2. Yeah, it'd be a little tricky. I don't know if there's an easy way for them to get through there with those. I guess these are the only doors that have numbers on them too, so that's kind of interesting. But yeah, what do you guys think of 999 so far?
Very interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I played through like all the Danganronpa games. I like this style of stuff.
Yeah.
I do think they are aggressively over-explainy and
Yeah.
front-loady. And holy shit, the being told how to operate the briefcase every time we looked at the fucking briefcase
Yeah.
was
That was
unfucking
frustrating.
necessary.
It was only like 30 seconds, but it felt eternal.
I also, that was like, it was like, if you want us to do the puzzle, let us do the puzzle and then do flashbacks either before or after the puzzle.
Yeah.
For fuck's
In the middle
sake.
of it while trying to memorize numbers was a little frustrating because you can't look at your items while you've got the key in.
Yeah,
There were
definitely
also
rude.
times when he would just go off on mental tirades about things. And it's like, okay, you can just tell me there's nothing there, bud.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I
Moving on.
I
I'm
understand.
panicking.
I understand there's a remake of this game that got made at some point. I forget for what system, but I believe that this is supposed to be the more definitive version of the game. So part of the reason we grabbed this over the other one.
Nice.
But yeah, no, I am
But
definitely
no,
down for
definitely
this.
enjoyable.
It's very funny to me that we're nearly 2 hours into this game and we've reached our first actual decision.
Yep.
We've done 1 escape room and about an hour and 10 minutes of straight dialogue.
Yeah, and on the save screen, we were still in the prologue.
Yeah, we're not even out of it yet. I'm sure that, honestly,
I
this
think
might
this
literally be
probably
right
counts,
before it.
yeah.
But I think this probably makes the most sense to call it here and then.
Yeah.
Just because, for all we know, it could be another hour of stuff. So without knowing that, I think this makes the most sense to call it. And whenever we come back around to this, then we can make the
We have to
decision.
remember our voices.
I'm also noticing it's a little hard to tell, but I think the left and right
Are
cursors,
bouncing at different speeds.
They are.
Abso-fucking-lutely,
They're not
yes.
lined up. That's
It's
very
wild.
interesting.
I've been
It took me
staring
a second.
at
I'm
that.
like, wait a minute. But yeah, so that's it for this for today. Again, we'll almost certainly be coming back to this. This is a very intriguing thing. This might be something we periodically do when,
It's
especially
either that or
when it's
I
the
steal
3
the
of us
game
that
from
are.
Rick and play it myself.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll hide it somewhere.
Wow.
You literally did this with you kind of did this with Donkey Kong Bonanza and with
I
Expedition 33
specifically
for a
didn't
while.
go
but-
any further than we were playing for the game.
Are you very excited to play through this first 2 hours again?
God, that's going to be rough. That's fair. It's a strong
there
argument.
you go.
It's a strong argument, sir.
But yeah, when we come back tomorrow for Thanksgiving, if all the timing works out correctly,
Yay.
We'll be playing our 1000th game on the channel.
Bye.
So we'll see you then.
Goodness.
Bye-bye.
Bye.